Hi everyone, welcome. We're going to get started in child's pose. So knees wide, sink your hips back, resting your forehead on the mat, arms stretch forward. Just taking a moment to settle in, connecting with your breath, inhaling and exhaling. And then walking your hands off to the right, sinking deep into your left hip. Take an inhale here through the nose. And exhale, side out. Walking it over to the left. Take an inhale through the nose. And then exhale, sigh it out. Coming back through center. Continuing practice, inhaling and exhaling only through the nose. Ujjayi pranayama. Building heat within using the breath. And on your next inhale, you're going to come up to tabletop, getting right into it. So dropping the belly, inhale, look up for cow. Exhale, round the back, pushing into the mat, arching the spine. Exhale, inhale, cat, drop the belly, move the chest forward, look up. And then exhale, really pressing into the mat, pressing the tops of your feet into the mat, really round the back. And then taking the next few on your own. Taking this movement anywhere you feel guided. You can add in some hip circles, going both directions. You can add in some shoulder stretches, wrist stretches. Moving forward and back, you have 2 more breaths here, going at your own pace. This is your practice, so you can pretty much do whatever you want here. Just starting to warming up. And then pressing your hands down, you're going to tuck your toes, making sure your hips are right over your knees. You're going to press your hands into the mat, spread the fingers, and then on an inhale, you're going to lift the knees and hover. Squeezing the belly in, softening the tailbone down, rolling the shoulders back, just holding here. Building some fire throughout the body. This is a great, easy, and fast way to really warm up the body. Still holding. Don't drop the knees. Maybe lower them a few inches closer to the floor. For 5. Still breathing. 4. 3. Almost there. 2. And 1. Drop the knees. Sitting back just 1 moment. Stretch the toes out. Sitting back onto the heels. And then coming into plank. Shortly into downward facing dog. Pedaling the feet out. Left and right. Again, just finding some organic movements. This is still warming up the body. It will feel good to stretch out those calves after that hold. And then reconnecting with your breath. Eventually finding stillness. Take an inhale through the nose, filling up the chest, the belly, expanding the side body, and hold. And then exhale through the nose. Still keeping that Ujjayi breath. You're going to tippy toe the feet, bend the knees, look forward, and then baby steps. Tipping, toeing all the way to the front. Feet come as wide as your mat. And then grabbing opposite elbow, swaying left to right. Opening up the hamstrings. Keeping a soft bend in your knees to protect the lower back. If you experience knee pain, especially after practicing, or any lower back pain, that's probably because you're hyperextending your legs. So always keep a slight bent into your knees. Walking your hands left to right, taking another breath here in through the nose, filling up. And then exhaling through the nose. And then walking your feet hip width distance. You're going to either plant your hands on the mat if you're not flexible and you're not there yet. You're going to place your hands on your calf. So inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more times. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Last time. Inhale, look up. Pull your chest through. Grabbing your hips, using your core, slight bend in the knees, coming all the way up to standing. Still facing the front of your mat. I'm going to face you. You're going to inhale, reach the arms up. Grabbing the left wrist, you're going to reach up and over towards the right. Exhale. Inhale forward, grabbing the right wrist up and over to the left. Exhale. Inhale through center. Look up, slight arch. Exhale, back down, forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway. Stepping or jumping back into plank. You're going to be lowering down halfway, firing up the arms. Inhale, push back up to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, push up. One more time, coming all the way down. Exhale, lower down. Making it all the way down to your belly. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pausing here, swaying left to right. Stretching out the front of the core. Massaging the hips. And then through tabletop, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Getting right into it. Right foot comes up. Hips are squared. Flex that foot. Take an inhale. Exhale, crunch knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, crunch knee to right elbow. Inhale up. Left elbow, exhale. Inhale up. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Reaching that knee towards the ceiling. Take an inhale. And then exhale, crunch, knee to nose, squeeze, and step it through. You're going to drop the back knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fingertips. Bring that left foot up top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms come all the way up. And then exhale, directly back down, linking breath per movement. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps directly back, so your left foot is front now. Drop the back knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant the palms, stepping back into plank. We're going to be doing those push-ups again. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up. Now, exhale all the way down to the belly. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. I'm smiling because I am shortly out of breath as well. Take one breath here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. So whatever foot is stepping forward is going to be the foot that's stepping back. So now left side. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose. Inhale, up. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, up. Bend the knee, stack the hip. You're going to be opening that hip up, pressing that left knee towards the ceiling. Take an inhale here. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose. Step it through. Back knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fingertips. Back foot up, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Really reach, tuck in the core. Exhale, all the way back down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, left foot coming back. Your right foot is forward, back knee down. Inhale, arms up. Tuck in the core. Exhale, plant the palms, stepping back into plank. 3 more push-ups. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up, coming all the way back down to your belly. Inhale for up dog. Exhale, child's pose. You're welcome. A few breaths here. So if at any time you need to take this at your own pace, I should have said this before, you are more than welcome, but I'm sure you're not even listening to me if you're out of breath and taking rest at your own pace. So just coming back to the breath. One more moment here. And then coming up to tabletop. And then back to downward facing dog. So now our body is warmed up. We're going to reach that right leg up. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose, step it through. Now you're going to be coming into a runner's lunge. So your back knee is up. That back thigh is punching towards the ceiling. That front knee is directly over your ankle. You're strong in the back foot. Your feet are on railroad tracks, so they are hip-width distance. You're going to come up onto your fingertips and then eventually coming up into that high crescent lunge. Getting your feet work together. Making sure your hips are softening down so there's no arch in the lower back. Just slight soften of the tailbone down. You're going to inhale here. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale here. Exhale, sweep the arms back. One more time. Inhale here. Exhale, sweep the arms back. You should feel a little bit of burn starting in that front leg. You're going to look forward, bend the back knee, and then coming up into airplane. So arms, if you need a little bit more help, you can bring hands to heart center or coming back down. We're going to be getting into shrimp squats here to really burn that front leg. So hands can be down for this set. You're going to inhale, exhale, back knee to top knee to the back knee. Exhale, inhale, lengthen, exhale, crunch. If you want to challenge, lift your arms. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, crunch. Two more. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, crunch. Last one. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, crunch. Hands coming down, and watch this. You're going to keep that knee bent. You're going to come all the way down to a seat. Isn't that nice? So the top leg should be your right leg. Your heel should be in line with your left knee. Taking a little breather here, you're going to inhale that left arm up. Exhale, crunching it over that right knee and twist. Enjoy this twist. Enjoy the stretch. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist. Crunching on that left elbow and your right knee. Last time, inhale up. Exhale, twist. Coming back forward. You're gonna just push up, plant the palms. You can walk or hop it back, lowering down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Inhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And exhale out. On to the left side. Inhale, that left leg comes up. Exhale, crunch and step it through. Hands plant down. You're going to check your legs. Are they hip width distance? If not, you better figure that shit out and get them hip width distance. So that right leg is punching up towards the ceiling, left knee over the left ankle, coming up onto your fingertips, and on an inhale, you're going to press into your legs, use your core, coming all the way up. Checking alignment here. I like to put my hands here to make sure I'm not arching too much back. Really softening that tailbone down, squaring the hips, sinking deeper. I know you can sink deeper into that front knee. Arms come up. You're going to inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, reach. Last time, bring it forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it forward, holding here. Lean forward, tippy toe that back foot, and then launch it up into airplane. Hands can come to heart center, finding your balance. And then if you had your hands down on the mat for the first side, you can do that now. For that extra challenge, hands come here. You're going to inhale, exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen, 4 more. Exhale, crunch, squeeze, find your balance. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch, almost there. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Last time, make it a good one. Inhale, exhale, crunch, and hold, and bring it all the way down to the ground. Isn't that nice? So left foot is on top, right outside that right knee. That left hand's going to come right behind you. You're going to inhale that right arm up. Exhale, crunch, and twist it out. Looking over your left shoulder. Inhales, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhales, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And then coming back to center, instead of going through vinyasa, we're just gonna bring our legs forward, you're welcome, and shake it out. So what vinyasas do is they kind of bring our hips and spine back into alignment. They feel good after doing opposite sides, but we can do that on our backs. And we're going to by pressing our feet down, hip width distance, arms on the mat, and you're just gonna lift your hips up. This is pretty much the same thing. It's just really realigning, making sure everything is all even. And then exhale, you can lower, doing that 2 more times. Take an inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale, hips. Exhale, lower. Now we're going to be going into some core work. So you can keep your feet where they are, or if you want more, a little bit of a hip opener, your feet are going to come together, Supta Baddha Konasana, knees open wide. You're going to soften the tailbone down, hands can come behind your head. You're going to, first, before you make any movement, you're going to act like you're lifting your chest up and you're going to squeeze that pelvic floor up. Boys, you can do this too. Squeeze, 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 and relax. And then now we can add the crunches. So once you get that activated, you're going to inhale and then exhale, crunch up for 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Keeping going, squeezing your core more every time. So inhale, exhale. Going for 10 more, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Laying it back down, arms reach overhead, knees up. You thought that was it. No, I saved the best for last. So you're going to hug your knees in, coming up into Navasana, our favorite pose here. So holding here, this pose has a lot of variety. You can stay here for an extra challenge. You're going to straighten your legs up. I'm going to stay here. If you need more support, your hands are going to come back down. So I will demonstrate the easiest one. If it's really bad, you can put your heels on the ground, but I'm sure you already figured that out. So coming into boat, you're going to inhale, exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat, exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat, exhale, low boat. Your hands can be here. Inhale, high boat, exhale, low boat. 5 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more, keeping with your breath. Inhale, 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 exhale, hold, I'm struggling too. 3, 1, and relax it down. Take an inhale and exhale, hugging your knees into chest, rocking side to side. Every class needs some back bends. So we're gonna plant our feet down. So option, planting your feet flat, you're gonna lift your hips up, arms press down or bind under. Stay here if you'd like. If you want to take it a step further, we're gonna do 2. So you can do bridge on the first one. If you're an advanced yogi, I'm sure you know what comes next. But staying here, holding bridge, or softening your hips down. Hands come right by your ears. You're going to pull your elbows in. Feet stay the exact same. You want to make sure your toes are pointed forward, heels directly behind them. You're going to take an inhale, exhale, and then on your inhale, pressing up for upward facing bow. It's really important here to soften your butt. You're not going to be squeezing or clenching your butt. Your legs are doing all the work. Butt softens down. Elbows in towards together. Breathing. Don't forget that. That's a really important part. 2 more breaths. Last one. Really press up with your legs, your chest towards the back of the room, and lower down. Back to Supta Baddha Konasana. Don't worry, we're not doing any more crunches. Right hand on your belly, left hand on your heart. Coming back to your breath, letting your nervous system settle. And then bringing your knees together, hugging them into your chest, rocking side to side. And then finishing class with a twist. So feet come down, that left leg's going to cross over your right. You're going to scoop your hips to the left and then drop them to the right. Gaze off to the left. Slowing down your breath here. 4 count inhale and 4 count exhale. Coming back through center, switching the crossing of your legs. Scooting your hips to the right, knees to the left. Then coming back to your breath, just counting it as you go. Really connects you back to your body, calms your mind down. And then coming back through center, hugging your knees into your chest. And then coming into your Shavasana. So this is where you'll pause the video, taking your Shavasana at your own pace. And I will guide you out when you're done. If you're ready to come out, you're going to bring your feet flat on the mat. You're going to roll off to one side, pressing yourself up to a seated position, cross-legged. Thank you so much for joining me in class today. Hope you had a great time, and please come back for more. Thank you. Namaste.